Hi everyone and welcome to today's video. This is a B1 level grammar lesson. Today we're talking about the prepositions of movement, including along, by, across, and past. So what can you see? Here we have cubes with arrows that are positioned or in different positions in relationship to the cube. So here we could say the line is along the box or the line goes by the box. In this picture, the line goes across the box, and here the line goes past the box. And now we're going to match the sentences to the pictures. Helen and Jared are walking by the museum, and he is walking across the road. The bus drives past the school, and he is walking along the shore. So along and by mean following the boundary of something or movement along a way. So he is walking along the wall. She is jogging along the river. He is walking by my house, and they are driving by the sea. Now, across shows movement from one side of an area to another. So he threw the ball across the garden. He is rowing across the lake. And past shows movement in front of and past the limits of a place. So the train went past the station, and we drove past the supermarket. All right, now you're going to choose the correct preposition for each sentence. You can pause the video, try this on your own, and then restart when you're ready to check your answers. We went for a lovely walk this morning along the beach. She drew a line across the edge of the paper. Look both ways before you walk across the street. They are driving. This one actually could be either past the university or by. We can't really tell from the picture here. John is swimming across a lake, and he ran by me or past me in the park today. We need to turn back. We just went past the gas station. The chickens walked slowly across the road. She was walking by the lake in the park. All right, so now see if you can describe what's happening with the people in these pictures. So here Julia is walking past the Evers Institute. Harris is walking along or by the river. Jerry is walking across the street. And Samantha is walking past the window display. You could also, she's walking along the sidewalk. The baby is crawling across the floor. The Johnson family is walking along the shore. The mouse is crawling, it looks like, across the ledge. And Andrew and Sarah are hiking by the sea. We could also say along the path. All right, so now you're going to fill in the blanks with either along, by, across, or past. Pause the video, try these on your own, and then restart to check your answers. It's too far. You went past the cinema. Turn around. Janine loves to walk along the beach every morning. Jason usually walks by the park on his way to school, either by or you could say past, probably also there. Wait until the light is green, then you can walk across the street. If you fly from London to New York, you fly across the Atlantic Ocean. They are driving across the Rocky Mountains on their way to Denver. All right, so he is going across the touchdown line. She is walking by the men sitting on the bench. And he is going maybe past the rocks or along the rapids. They are going across the finish line. The ants are walking across the branch. He is walking past the picture, and he's throwing the ball across the yard. All right, so again, you can make some sentences of your own using these words and the words by, across, past, or along. For example, we drove on the bridge across the river. I walked by a wall covered in graffiti. I walked past a row of houses, and I walked along the shore. Here are a few more. You could say something like, they walked along the coastline. I walked past a wooden fence. I walked by a gate. And I walked past a monument. And that brings us to the end of today's video. Please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.